me the favor, and I'm just dropping the link. You know, it lets you at everyone, doesn't it?
No, actually.
Certainly hope it does.
I mean, I'll try when I can.
So see if it does. If it doesn't, then I guess it's better if I do it.
Okay, I'll try one sec.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. You could just throw it on there. I'm sure people that have already read the thing would probably know to check if they're actually interested in watching it. So you don't have to add everyone if it doesn't fucking work or something. That's not even a big deal.
Happy birthday.
Fuck you. You burn in hell, you fucking die. Alright. Oh. There's this like horrible music that I played in that one last video. I'm not gonna do it again this time. Because there's like an app. There's an app that lets you kind of, I guess, run copyright free music or something. But for some fucking reason, it's like all like electronic dance music or whatever. Like that's all the genres available on there. It was pretty frustrating. But fuck it. It's supposed to be a birthday celebration. Maybe I should use it. It's gonna be the happiest motherfucking birthday known to man. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's probably gonna be hella loud at the beginning, but I'll fucks with it. Claim free sampler, yes. Play whatever this is. That's so probably gonna be so loud. I don't hear anything. Oh, that's why. There we go. Shitty music. Incoming. Sweet. There we go. You know what? It's, like I said, it's fucking birthday time, so let's do this too. It's fucking. Where is it? Piece of shit. Do what I want you to. There it is. We're gonna do this. That's right.
Yeah, I don't think the
Boom, color.
I don't think the at everyone works for me.
It's alright. Just put it on there. Hey, what's up, big rolling pin? Fucking Leo King. It's funny. That combo the other time. Sheila. Oh, your son turned Sheila in 16. That's cool. So, man, I wonder how many Zoids are out there with kids. It blows my mind. Like, it blows my mind that I'm even one, you know? Much less, I can imagine other people that don't have them thinking like, whoa. How's that shit even doable? No, it is. Very much so. How was the birthday, Sheila? Went good? Give your boy a cool gift or something? The gift of life. The curse of life. Oh, man. So I guess I wanted to start off by talking about, because I've talked about it before, and I thought it might be fun to talk about, I guess, birthday sort of experiences, specifically, like on birthdays. It doesn't have to necessarily do with birthday parties. It doesn't have to do with, like, social engagements related to birthdays. That's fine, too. Like, stories or ideas pertaining to that are also incredibly interesting. Or, like, the worst or best birthdays you had. Or you can just talk about the concept itself. Like, what does birthday mean to you, if anything? For me, it's changed in definition or application of myself significantly over the years. Which I could talk about a little later. I don't want to make it about me just yet. Yeah, he likes money. Yeah, well, money's good. money can be useful. Oh man, I'm drinking like fucking cocaine. Cocaine. So what's up, Porthos?
Oh, not much. With what you were talking about, I was just thinking that on my 11th birthday, that's whenever my parents decided to get divorced.
Okay, cool. Tell us the story and all its gory details.
Well, I don't. My dad cheated on my mom multiple times over the years.
More gory details.
Well, there was one time where he took me on a car ride, and he was like dropping off one of his women that worked for him at the pizza restaurant that he owned.
Yeah.
And he told me not to tell my mom that this happened, and I would have made no distinction about the fact that he dropped off, this woman that worked at his pizza
How old
restaurant.
were you? 11?
This would have been, I would have been like 10 or so.
Okay.
It's a little bit younger. But of course, the very first thing I say to my mom is my dad told me not to tell you that.
Because you're a fucking autist and that's what you do.
Yeah, it never would have occurred to me as anything at the time if it wasn't like, oh, you need to keep this a secret.
It's like, oh, they're planning a birthday party. But
I have been very averse to birthday things. Like, I found it weird whenever coworkers knew what my birthday was.
Who knew what?
I found it awkward whenever anybody would like know what my birthday was. Like, that's not something you should know.
Well, if I wish you a happy birthday every day, I'll eventually get it right.
Yep.
Happy birthday,
You'll annoy me
Horthos.
every time. God damn it.
Happy birthday, Horthos. I'll try again next time. Maybe I'll get it right. Fucking says he doesn't like being told happy birthday, tells me happy birthday.
Yeah, I did drop that.
Yeah, bitch. But nah, it's cool. Damn, everyone dropped off? Fuck, right away. I guess Horthos, your birthday fucking divorce story just killed the audience.
It's probably because
with like 4 or 5 people and then it just exploded. Huh?
it's probably because everyone didn't work.
No, I'm saying there was 4 people on here and now they're gone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the most people probably come from the on the Discord or something.
Oh no, but I'm saying, why did those people immediately leave? That's what's funny about it.
Oh,
You know what? I'll fucking do it. Hold on. So that these fuckers can see it, just in case. Because that's probably the only way they actually see it. That's fine. So I want to talk birthdays for a while. This music sucks so bad. That's probably why they left. Holy shit. No, everyone worked. Everyone worked. I think it's just music.
I checked it on an alt account because that one's also on the server, and
It didn't work?
No, I didn't get a notification for it, and it didn't
Alright,
light
there.
up.
I'm gonna fucking send it myself. God, this music's so fucking bad, dude. Like, oh my god, it's so bad. Let me skip to the next track. Oh, so bad. Maybe like this one's called Dark Magic. Maybe it's progressive house. Okay, we're using celebratory birthday music because we're celebrating my birth. Whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. My favorite thing when I was born. Fuck is this?
Do you feel like there was a gap between like the day you were born and the day you gained like sentience?
Well,
Yes.
yeah. Years probably. What do you mean? Like, it's not like I doubt I don't know how self-aware a baby is when it's born. But you know what? I'll take it back because I have heard, it's anecdotal, but I've heard stories of people having those sort of strange memories, like infantile sort of memories, like especially when something traumatic happened during the birthing process itself, or sometime in that first month or two of life, that there's some kind of like memory in the body.
It kind of wilds me out that there's people that actually remember that. Like, I can't remember shit until I was. I mean, I remember like flashes of memory here and there
Yeah.
when I was younger, but not like super young. Between like the ages of like 5 to 8, I seem to remember some flashes there. But chronological order of memory for me didn't start until I was like 11 or 12. Then I have an actual timeline of being able to remember things well
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that
Same.
how-
I would say, yeah, for me, it's like, well, it's worse, man. Like, for me, I don't remember anything major. Like, okay, I have, like, pieces. The earliest piece is probably, like, 5 or 6 years old or something. That's about it. Like,
I definitely
snippet.
remember everything after kindergarten. Like after kindergarten started. Before that is a little bit more vague.
Before that, when?
Before kindergarten, I have only very vague memories.
Oh, yeah.
I know that when I was like 4, at one point, I got one of the shots you had to get, and it like had a bad effect on me, and I was like.
Well, I mean,
crippled
that's why you look
really
the way you
bad.
do now, like a Minotaur.
Right, the mutation started.
Sargon of Akkad. Is that? I'm wondering if that's a Sargon of Akkad sort of reference, or just the actual historical figure, Sargon of Akkad, which is the same fucking name. But anyway, they said that they're new to this, or new here, and they think they're schizoid. Well, just stick around, and maybe you'll find out based on the conversations we have and other things. And if you think so too, in some kind of significant capacity, like if you've done a little research and you're like, hey, this looks like it might be right, you could also check out our Discord server and explain that there, and that might be a benefit to you. Sheila wants to know, hey man, what's up, man? How old am I? I am 37 years old. I am an old man.
We are really close in age. I'm 36.
There you go. I'm gonna possibly die a little sooner than you.
You want to race?
What happened?
Do you want to race? Is this
Yeah,
a
it's a
competition?
it's a death race. The death race. My wife's a sweetie. She sent me a birthday card, like a little digital picture that just said like 1 year closer to death. Yay, or some shit. I'm like, oh, thanks, baby.
Hey, it seems like she at least gets some of your sense of humor. That's
Oh
good.
yeah, she's in there. Yeah, I take it quite further than she explained. You look great. I'm 42. Sheila, I bet you look great too. And I wouldn't know if I look all that great, considering that I'd rather not have a physical corporeal form to begin with. So, but I guess whatever one I possess.
I wanted to become a machine. as soon
Yeah,
as
that'd be
possible.
cool. That'd be rad.
Same.
If I could change this flesh suit out for something cooler, I would do it. But I'm glad it's not all that bad, I guess. I've never had like body issues or like too many physical self-esteem issues. I had little quirks here and there that I'm weird about. But so I've always been kind of indifferent to my I like to feel comfy, so I have long hair because it's comfy. I have a beard because it's comfy. My wife likes the beard, so it works out. I dress like I
feel
dress because it's
similarly.
comfy.
I feel similarly, but like as I am getting older, I'm starting to notice that like, hey, shit catches up with you.
Oh yeah, man. Injuries, especially. Like my back, I fucked it up a few years ago, and yeah, man. Like a few years ago, I fucked up during a move, and yeah, I've explained this before. Like ever since then, like my back's not been right. I've improved it significantly since I started going back to the gym and working out my back, and doing like lower back stuff and increasing the muscle there. So because of that, like I haven't had any instances in which like my back goes out for a few, like 2-3 years. But yeah, man, like one injury in your 20s, like when you hit your mid 30s, you're like, fuck, what happened? Like, or like if you injure your knee or fucking ankle or whatever, once you hit mid 30s, like it starts aching there wherever, whenever you strain it. It's pretty shitty.
Yeah, that makes me look forward to old age, considering I've had, when my dad broke my leg, ache before.
Oh yeah, your leg's gonna fucking hurt. But there's ways to like mitigate the damage. Like I said, like if I would have worked out earlier in life, like I probably would have had a lot less, whatever, like, you know, instances in which my back would go out. So, I mean, for you, it would be a matter of, you know, go do leg day, go do some leg day. Not saying get yoked up, but a little leg day. Give you a little extra support. That muscle mass gives you the support you need so that your frame's not being entirely held by your ligaments and bones, which is not good. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's talk birthdays. So you, Horthus, you were saying that there was a divorce during your 11th birthday?
Yeah. I don't know how else to say it. Just my parents were like fighting, and it happened to be on the day of my birthday. That's how little.
Wait, they were fighting, and then they just. What is this? When they announced divorce day?
Yes. Like, and then my dad left, and he never lived with us again.
Damn, dude. I mean, this must have been like something they
like
saw it coming, no? Or no?
No, not necessarily. Like, they had always been that way. To me, nothing specifically changed.
So it was just like, oh, they're just arguing again. It was a situation where they were just arguing again. It was just normal, par for the course.
Yeah, pretty much.
Boom.
That was what life was like back then, I guess. Like, oh man, mom or dad are angry and yelling, and I'm just gonna play my video game.
Do you get on with both of them?
What was that?
Do you get on with both of them? Your parents? Do you get on with them?
I haven't talked. No, I don't get along with either of them. As a matter of fact, my mom is like one of the few people that can like trigger me immediately with just like the way she says things or the way she does things.
Can you give us an impersonation?
Oh, I don't know. It's like the weirdest shit.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But you can go. I'm curious to what triggers the bull.
Like I don't even know how to like phrase it because it just happens. Like, so the last time
she's like, hi.
Mother...
She says hi.
Oh, okay. So here's a story. I did an experiment whenever I was like 15 or 16. She was driving me to my first job, and on the way there, and I had been going to this job for a while or whatever. And I was 15. You had to be 16 to get like a license or whatever. But I didn't get a car until I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
But like anything that I would converse with her about, like she did not, like she was offended and thought I was like an idiot to be talking about. Like I talk about psychological profiles of other kids in school and like meta things or philosophy or like science stuff. And then like one day I decided, oh man, I'm gonna talk to my mom about the weather. Because that's what like normies talk about, right? And she thought that was fucking amazing. She was the happiest she's ever been with me because I'm talking about the weather, and then I talked about bananas, and I was like, God damn it, this is apparently the world that other people live
Bananas and weather?
Yeah.
Like, but to what capacity? I mean, you could have a complex conversation about weather. You can have.
This was not that. This was not like meteorology.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can go into meteorology, but
it's like it was wet yesterday.
It was what? Sure done rained. that rained.
In second grade, realizing that like I was better at math already than my mom. Like,
I gotta change this music. It's so bad. Go ahead, continue.
I don't know. So I got along fairly well with my grandparents on both sides, but just not my mom or my dad. They seemed like they just ignored me, and I was like an accidental, the teenagers were trying, like the parents on both sides were trying to keep the teenagers separated with my mom and dad, and they didn't have any of that, and they didn't have protection, and they didn't have, you know, birth control, and so I'm an accidental kid, and it's sort of just like it felt that way my entire life.
That's kind of rough. I mean, my
Sounds like a
parents weren't like that,
blast.
but yeah.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Glad you're here, though.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here as
I
well.
import this.
Orsis is
It's a happy
here.
accident. It's a good accident.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be so. This Discord would be miserable without you, Orthus. So
Yeah, what would I
it's,
do without my
it's all good.
VTuber? What would I do with my VTuber Minotaur? And how would I play Dungeons and Dragons with other mentally challenged people like myself? Like how would that have occurred without the great and gracious Orthus? It would not have happened. Thank you for your existence, sir.
Okay.
It's so awesome. Even that's too intimate for the Schizoid. Thank you for existing. How dare you? What is this? What trickery is this? Oh man. That's why birthdays are funny, and that's why I call this ooh, I didn't even change the fucking what a fucking putz. Look at this. I didn't even change the header on my thing. I'm gonna do it right now. It's gonna be called, what do we call it? I don't even know what to call it. We'll just call it
Birthday blast.
Schizoid birthday blast. Schizoid birthday.
Yeah.
Or birthday blast what?
I always.
Birthday. How do you spell aneurysm?
ANEURISM, I think.
YSM? Oh, that sounds about right.
What?
Aneurysm, yeah. The aneurysm. Okay, there we go.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Sounds about right.
Ding. I need a bell to ring. It's like spelling bee. Ding.
This is my
Yeah,
this is my birthday aneurysm stream. No, what I
I
call
got it right, except I thought the Y was an I.
the music's great. I didn't ask to be born, says Catharsia. Yeah, none of us did, bitch. Stop crying about it. Happy birthday, Angst. Thanks, Cyan Kuro. What? Go ahead, Magento.
I always laugh when my birthday comes around because existence is just so ridiculous, you know? It's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean I get it. I get it. Like, okay, because like this is that's why it's funny. Like that's why I called it. Well, the stream itself is called the ironic birthday schizoid. What was it? Ironic schizoid birthday celebration, or I don't know what I called the birthday stream. Just because like all birthdays did for me throughout my life were just really solidify that I didn't know who the fuck I was and what people were celebrating. So it was always confusing to me growing up because it was like, oh, everyone's celebrating my birth when I don't even know why I was born and I don't even know who I am. So who exactly are we celebrating for if I don't even know? Like, and so the people are sitting around you at a table going, happy birthday, person. And I'm like, who are we celebrating? I don't even know who I am. So it's so confusing, and the juxtaposition there is hilarious and absurd. But I've recently been able to enjoy birthdays a bit more because I associate them to the, I guess, comfort and joy it brings my two daughters. Well, my daughter, my littlest one doesn't know shit. She's one. But, and my wife, because then I just associate it to they're happy I was born, you know? And I exist. And that's good, because feeling loved is cool. And I don't know, like, I'm having fun right now with it, because it's much as schizoids like me saying, like, happy birthday when all of them kind of feel the same about birthdays. So for some reason, like, it kind of means more. Stupid, as weird as that sounds. I don't know how to explain it. Everyone's just, like, miserable with me on my birthday. It's great. Kind of like it. That's so cool. But yeah, I just have a better context for birthdays. I change. The context has changed for me as far as what it represents to me or whatever. So it's not as bad. It doesn't remind me just about like, ooh, what the fuck? Like I'm just this like translucent thing. That this emptiness or whatever. No, it just reminds me that for some reason there's people in this world that love this floating ghost thing that is me. So, and that's kind of cool, right? I don't know. Everyone's like,
Yeah, I think you're neat.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Anyway, that's everyone's just like, we don't relate to any what you just said. So let's continue down birthday stories. So Nanomo, do you have a birthday story about something horrible or wonderful that happened during a birthday? A day of birth?
Generally, I kind of just zone the fuck out during them because it's so awkward and so much is expected of me with my reactions. So,
oh, that's the worst. I know, man. That's what I mean. Well, I mean, you guys sang me fucking happy birthday on the server, and when you did that, normally I would have been really uncomfortable when people do that, but I wasn't because there wasn't any kind of expectation from the people singing it to me, which made it kind of funny, like, because it was like I didn't have to react like I was happy you guys sang it, or I didn't have to react like, oh, thank you so much, like. So then it made me kind of want to go like, oh, that's nice, because like I didn't have it. There was no expectation as to how I would react.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
It wasn't entirely unplanned too. Like Tina and I just fucking like she messaged me moments before we were gonna sing it. Like, hey, you want to do this? And I was like, oh shit, yeah, but hold on, let me look up the lyrics. I couldn't look up the lyrics.
I looked up the lyrics to Happy Birthday.
I just had to.
You're the fucking best, Nanomo.
I just had to remember from memory.
Wait, okay, let me look this up. It's a happy birthday to you. Okay, happy birthday to you.
It brought up like an obscure happy birthday song I didn't fucking recognize. So I was like, great, this isn't what I need, and we're about to sing it. And like
obscure happy
like Tina was singing it. She was doing the countdown to sing it in 3 seconds, and I had the site up with like a different birthday song, and I was like, oh no.
I didn't even know there was like more than the birthday song. Let me see this. Okay, there's a stupid BuzzFeed, I guess, did some article a while back. But these are videos. I don't want to see videos. I want to read lyrics or birthday songs. Fuck you.
What's that one? Happy birthday. Have fun.
Ooh. Happy birthday. Bad songs. Let's see if it gives me like some kind of list of. Okay. Well, somebody wrote an article that says "Happy Birthday" is the worst song ever written. Oh, this looks actually kind of funny. Maybe I should read this article. Happy Birthday is the worst song ever written. Folks, there's something I need to get off my chest. It's Happy Birthday. This song is garbage, nightmare, disaster. Think about it. If you were writing a song that all kinds of people would be obligated to sing several times a year, regardless of their background in music, would you pick something that was, say, easy to sing? Something with notes and intervals that were easy to hear and mimic? Well, we didn't get that. We got this monstrosity. Here's why Happy Birthday is absolutely the worst song ever written. First of all, it doesn't start on do. Try to write this thing down or accompany it to a piano or guitar based on what you think you know about simple children's melodies every freaking person in the Western world has known for a century. And get ready for the accidentals, because holy crap, they're everywhere. So the first note, crap. The second note, also crap. So la is one of the hardest intervals to sing in tune. You can fake your way through happy, but birth is always going to sound like your dog just died. Always. Day is back to soul, but hold onto your cheap paper hat, because two jumps all the way up to do and then do, I mean, and then U lands on T. Want to know what the other hardest interval to sing in tune is? Surprise, it's right here. We're 4 words in, and this song is already a nightmare. Not least because the shape of that line puts the emphasis not on any word that actually matters. What's the most important thing about this event? Not happy birthday or you. Oh no, it's to. Oh good, at least the lyrics repeat. But wait, the melody does not repeat even through the lyrics, though the lyrics do. It doesn't, does it? Let's say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Such a bad song. You think it's going to. You even get a second try at the crappy sol la interval, but instead of going back up to do, you need to push even higher to what? How do you say re? I hope you practiced your 6. Haha. Just kidding. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so it goes into. I like this though. Just I'm not gonna read the whole thing now, but I just like how somebody took the time to do a complete breakdown of how bad the birthday song is. The top 5 worst birthday songs. Come on, give me. I just want a fucking list.
Have you guys ever had a birthday in a restaurant where they clap their hands and sing you the song and it's really obnoxious?
Yeah, man.
I don't think anybody has been foolish enough to subject me to such a thing.
Would you immediately want to kill everyone in the room, like you said before?
Yeah, they're yeah. Everything dies.
you just activate. What is that barbarian thing?
Rage?
Yeah, rage. You just go barbarian rage.
Yeah.
Happy birthday is so hard to sing. Happy birthday song. Oh my god. I couldn't find any other birthday songs. That's unfortunate. I just wanted the birthday cheer. I don't know, but I've been told. I don't know, but I've been told. Someone here is 37 years old. The bad news is we sing off key. Oh, I don't want to repeat it. The good news is we sing for free. And then it would be happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, okay. That's pretty bad. I found some more birthday songs. Huh?
Drunken, out of tune, happy birthday is all part of the fun.
Those can be
The
amusing.
The awkwardness is just perfect, you know?
This is an ancient song. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It just repeats. What are these songs? Are these like original written songs that I'm finding on the internet? What is this? These just look like notes. I hate this. I hate all of this. What is this? I'm just clicking on things. I'm zoning out. Shit. This music isn't helpful, but I really like it. Okay, Magenta. Happy birthday is a tradition and expectation in itself. Traditions suck. They can't suck. But like I said, I don't appreciate my birthday any longer because of any traditions associated to it. I appreciate it in the context of the people that I care for. So there you go. That's how I enjoy birthday. That's how I think a lot of schizoids have to enjoy anything that is like usually very much society bound. You have to kind of find a way to change the context around it to make it more pleasing to yourself, so that way when it occurs, because it's just kind of an integral part of your culture or whatever, you can celebrate it for an entirely different reason than the one people are celebrating it for. So that's my trick, and I think that's a pretty good trick that schizoids should learn. It's not that hard. You guys, I mean, a lot of schizoids already kind of do that all the time for other stuff, right? Like, and not even consciously. Like, there's a bunch of video games, for example, that you play that there might be articles written about why people like this video game, and the actual reason you like it is completely different. Like, it's a very specific kind of niche reason. What makes you gravitate toward that video game or that book or that movie or whatever. And that's what you do, right? You find the context in which why you particularly enjoy that thing, and you
I
can
think I've
try.
done similar things to what you're describing, but I haven't done it with birthdays. Birthdays still just seem like weird, arbitrary things.
Everything's arbitrary. That's what makes it funny.
Yeah.
Like, so that's kind of like, if you want to get into like the kind of meta framework of that, like that's my meta framework when it comes to something like a birthday. Is, oftentimes the argument you hear is, oh, it's so arbitrary, and it's just a day that's, it's a position of the sun and the season, all that kind of shit, and like how it is completely irrelevant. And technically speaking, like celebrating that particular date every single year, which is also arbitrary, doesn't really, you're not really celebrating anything. And it's like, yeah, that's everything. Who cares? So I try to revel in the absurdity of it all. And I think that's what makes it more enjoyable, because there's so much shit that's just as arbitrary and ridiculous and absurd as a birthday, yet we still take part in it and do it, right? So, I mean, life itself.
One side of my family had really big Thanksgivings all the time, but it got to the point where like there were so many extended families and stuff showing up that I was like, that's a pain in the ass. And I proposed, hey, grandma and aunt and whatever, if you guys want to just pick some other arbitrary day to like have our thing that's not this huge overwhelming Thanksgiving thing, it never happened. Like they couldn't fathom the idea of just like picking another day and another month or something.
I've made that suggestion as well in the past, when it lands like on a weird day that's like inconvenient. I've also suggested that. Nobody ever wants to actually do it, though. What the fuck is that? Magenta, was that you? Is that Magenta? I think that was Magenta. That was Magenta. Magenta, are you trying to sabotage the stream? I have a whole 6 viewers right now. Don't ruin this for me. What the fuck? This is my birthday fucking celebration. You're supposed to, like, do whatever I say and stuff, right? Isn't that how it works? You're not supposed to fuck up my stream.
I'm here to entertain.
Yeah, Horthus, entertain me, dude. You can't move your fucking Minotaur arms?
No, I can't. I think there are ways to do that, but I don't
Can you make him shimmy?
I can basically only move the face at the moment.
But in your shoulders, right?
I don't really control that. I think it decides that.
Oh, okay. I thought you could shimmy. What happens if you turn your head left and right very quickly? It just has a seizure. Oh man, I love this music. Are you listening to the music on the stream, Magenta? Can you hear it? I think you'd like it. It's very good. It's very celebratory birthday music, in my opinion. Magenta, tell us about your depressing birthdays. Tell us about the worst birthday. The one where you died a little inside. Do you have one of those? Fucking Magenta. Gets on my stream. Disappears. Anybody in chat have a particularly shitty birthday they would like to share? So that we can mock you?
Hello?
Yeah, there you are.
Fucking audio problems.
Yeah.
Audio problems again. Yeah, I remember I had one birthday where I had it was like me and three other friends, and they came around to the my house, and my parents got pizzas in, and it was just so awkward. We basically just sat in silence and ate pizza.
Wait, you ate pizza and sat in silence? That's it?
Yeah, it was so awkward.
That's so
It was
awesome.
so awkward.
It would have been even funnier if you just started weeping in the middle of it, and everyone continued to eat the pizza.
Well, I weren't particularly happy. I was just schizoid, kind of flat affect. Just
No, but what I'm saying, it would have been
And I
great
think
if you
I
started
weirded other
weeping
people
into
out.
the pizza. Like if you weeped into the pizza, and like onto the pizza itself, and then people still kept grabbing slices and eating them, like with your tears all over them, and then I like to imagine that with like some completely like kind of like the music I'm playing now, like a really out of tune cursed birthday music, and then you're just sitting there and no one's like paying attention at all to your weeping. That'd be the best. You just eat
Yeah,
pizza.
I can remember it really vividly, and it was just like
Give us
like
the
no
details.
one
I
was
want
smiling,
every
no one was happy.
detail. I
There
want
was
every
no
detail.
balloons. It was
No balloons.
it was just li-
You're
yeah, it
just
was just a
describing
dining room.
you're describing an amazing birthday party, in my opinion. Like if I got home and my family's like, hey, just sit here, and I was like, okay, and then like we have pizza, happy birthday.
It's the only birthday that I remember.
Damn, dude, they must have all been doozies. What did they
Yeah,
usually
we did.
involve? Mincemeat pies and biscuits
Well,
and shit.
Well, I
Have any of
mean,
you
I
ever had
remember
like
having
a party thrown?
Go
I
ahead.
had a birthday party thrown at a bowling alley, but that was super awkward and like it was just cringe. Like
I want to
so
know.
I don't remember
Tell
much of
me.
it.
What do you remember about bowling alley birthday? I can't imagine you're particularly good at bowling.
Well, most of my class was there. I remember, and it was just it was kind of awkward. I mean,
I just picture why is it that like really sad fucked up stories make me laugh because of their absurdity? I don't
I
understand
think I
that.
hated every moment of it. And I remember having like I had like jelly and ice cream, and I hate jelly, and it was just like, oh, just like, why am I even here? This is awful.
They're like,
Like people have gone to so much effort, you know.
eat your jelly. Eat your jelly. We got some jelly for you. It's
I've been
your
reminded of
birthday.
2 additional stories.
Yes,
not my
tell me.
birthday personally,
I don't
but a
care.
guy who I am still friends on Facebook with, Nathan, in 1st grade, his family had a birthday party at the bowling alley, and I went there, and I wanted to use the bumpers that the bowling, like one of the lanes had them and one of them didn't, but I miscommunicated that, and it wasn't understood, so I had the lane without the bumpers. So I proceeded to be upset whenever I would get a gutter ball or whatever. And I don't know, I guess I had a fit at like 6 years old. And then that
Literal
reminded me
fits,
that-
just like
yeah,
fall to the
like,
ground.
just, like, really upset with the gutter ball. And similarly, that Nathan guy reminded me of whenever I went to McDonald's and they got everyone ice cream, and like the whole class went to McDonald's for lunch for some reason.
Mhm.
I said I wanted plain ice cream, and I insisted on plain ice cream, and they were like they didn't know what I meant. They like I just wanted like a vanilla cone without the chocolate or whatever. And they're like, we don't have plain. Plain isn't a flavor. It's like that, my little brain. I had such issues with like foods that had more than one texture as like a little kid. Like everything had to be like of exact consistency, and if like there was like little bits of something in there, like if there were nuts in the ice cream, I would just get like so upset with it.
Oh man. Oh. I like it. I love the Horthus autism birthday stories.
Oh. This is not birthday related, but it's kind of food related, and I just remember like it's so vivid. Like there used to be this kid in my class, or it might have been in the class below me, but like during school dinners, like he would insist on, like he'd have gravy, but then he'd also have like mayonnaise and like ketchup, but it'd mix it all together, and it just like it like everyone in the food hall could like everyone in the dining hall place could like smell it, and it was just like, oh, like I just dry heaved. Like it was so awkward.
You should have vomited into his food.
Like
And then it gets mixed in.
Yeah, it gets all mixed in there. Like you should have like done like not
Yeah.
even like a heavy vomit, just like one of those slow dribbly ones into his food.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
and
used to, like I didn't even sit next to him. Like I was like at the other end, but I could still smell it, and it was just like, well,
it's so bad, man.
yeah. Because like I don't like mixing food to like I have to have it like separate. Like if I like curry and rice, I've got to have like rice.
Oh,
Like if
I
they put
mix
the
all my
curry on
shit
top
up.
of, oh,
Dude, like,
no.
I'll get here. I'm gonna give you some disgusting shit I mix up. Okay, so, like,
I need to have like plain rice, like
nah,
separate
man.
from the curry. Like it has to be separate, you know,
Mm.
like side by each.
You have not even chicken in it. The chicken's like laying there. It's just naked next to the pile of curry that you eat with a soup spoon.
Hey, deconstructed food is like Michelin star, right? Like that's what they do. It's like deconstructed, like cheesecake.
You're just eating raw ingredients.
Sorry, I'm kind of drunk. I'm just.
So hell yeah,
This
you're
is
drunk
just
at my
like-
birthday party. That's so cool.
I need to refill my drink here. soon.
Magenta's drunk at my birthday party. Woo! Hell yeah, Magenta. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get home safe. I'm just gonna like cut your brakes. Get
I
home
just
safe.
I came home from my mum today, and me being in a mad rush as I am I always do. Like I left my phone in the cab, which is like classic.
Wait, you don't have your
I
phone
had
now?
to like phone up. And... I do have my phone. I got it back, but I
Oh,
left it in the
okay.
taxi.
Classic party girl. I left my phone. I left it in the car. I'm so drunk, guys. I'm drunk. That's you at every party, huh, Magenta? I'm drunk. It's alright.
Oh man, that squealing just reminded me of another story.
Oh yes, I keep
skating
reminding
rink
Porthos of horrible
like,
stories.
in like 6th grade. And this was like where all the kids would go hang out, and it's really weird to think about now because if you think about like 6th graders.
Was
they're,
this
like,
also a
12, right?
birthday?
Yeah, there
Good.
were birthdays and stuff
Yes.
thrown there. That's sort of like where this fits in.
That
the
works.
theme.
There's always a
Uh,
birthday somewhere.
And I never went there, but that was like the place where kids did things, sexual things they probably shouldn't be doing at 12 years old.
Wait, what?
In the bathroom of the skating rink or whatever. You hear stories.
Oh no.
And this girl named Rhonda, who was like twice my size, like tried to like intimidate me into dating her or something. And I got down on my knees and I begged her to leave me alone. Like, please,
Give me
go
that little
away.
piece of Minotaur ass.
Twice your size? I mean,
Yeah, like she was
you're
physically bigger than me. She was stronger than me.
But-
She could like. So I was super skinny for a lot of years. I was like underweight because I didn't eat anything.
Yeah, you were too busy having fits. You
yeah,
were too
I-
busy
I
having
was-
fits about your food, so you didn't consume anything.
Well, yeah, and I would avoid eating like a lot of stuff. Like I would eat a bologna sandwich like once a day, and that would be like my entire nutrition.
I don't want butter on my popcorn.
But yeah, this Rhonda girl was like trying to intimidate me, and I was begging her to just like leave me alone.
You were 12?
Leave me alone. Yeah.
Are you sure she just wasn't trying to molest you? You're like this Rhonda girl. She was 35 years old. She was bigger and stronger than me.
Older than me, but I was just like, I can't fight you because like that's not gonna.
Oh
be
no!
So please just leave me alone.
Please. So Corthus just
you know
told
what
us. Oh, go ahead.
You know why this is so funny? Like, I'm just imagining, like, Horthas the Minotaur sitting at the head of the table with the party hat on, and everyone's singing happy birthday, and then there's this, like,
Amazon
girl who's,
woman.
like, twice the size of... Yeah, like, super big, like, because, like, Horthas is pretty well built, you know? Like, with
That's
the
so
big
funny.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Horns.
But imagine he's that like imagine the Minotaur, but like he's just tiny for some reason. Like he's like still very buff, but tiny, like the size of a child. It's just a tiny buff Minotaur.
cute Minotaur.
Yeah, that's getting fondled by, what was her name? Rhonda. Rhonda, nice to meet you.
It really was. It was like she was one of the kids that like was always in violent classes and stuff, like separated from the rest of humanity because she created problems wherever she was.
The fuck? Rhonda. Jesus Christ. I like to imagine that this story he's telling us isn't how it is he's telling it. It was like some like 40-something-year-old woman with like a missing eye or something.
I was there with my friend from down the street named Scott, who
just doxing people.
Yeah, I am. I'm just like listing all.
Let me give you your address. His address.
This guy named Scott was a good friend of mine, but he would use me as like his extra person to be there so that he seems more normal whenever he was gonna go bang his girlfriend. Like he'd bring me along. It's like
brings Porthos along.
Yep, I was like his like extra guy to have around to be like, oh yeah, this is totally normal stuff, and you know, like I just hang out outside, like with their little brother or whatever, play some video games.
He must have been quite a guy if you were the normal one.
Dude, that is the story of my life. Like, if I'm the weirdest person in the room, we're in good shape.
Yeah, that's what's funny, man. Like, I can't imagine a guy that's like, yeah, I'm gonna bring Horthus along, who falls over and cries every single time somebody mixes his food.
Yep, living the good life.
I'm gonna bring that guy along with me to look cooler.
I won't share a particular video with you that is from whenever I was in a professional wrestling organization as a referee.
Oh man, you won't share it?
Because that's like stuff that would get me in trouble nowadays. Because so the character I was playing had a very homosexual like theme, and we were redneck kids back in the day. And nowadays, I think you would get like blasted off of Twitter or whatever for that even existing.
Why were you wearing blackface?
No, but it's about that bad. It's about that bad.
It's about that bad?
Yeah. It's very redneck kids making fun of homosexuality, and I'm playing the gay character.
Oh my god, that is amazing. I want to see this now.
No.
Oh, I'm so upset right now. Why would you tell me about this like treasure that you can't share?
You have to share it for posterity.
The character's name was Preston Bunzy, which is actually the name of a cousin of mine.
Preston Bunzy. The gay redneck?
Gay referee, yeah.
Oh, the gay referee redneck?
Well, we were all rednecks. We were all collectively in Jefferson County, Missouri.
So strange. Redneck. You don't give me the redneck vibe. You must have been like standing out like a sore thumb. I feel like you don't.
Dude.
You don't have an accent of any kind. Like a
For our senior prom or whatever, I was like not threatening, but I claimed I'm gonna wear a dress to prom, and I thought that would be fine and funny and whatever. But there were like kids that were actually like violently angry at the idea of a man wearing a dress to prom. Like they were threatening to like want to pick a big fight with me and beat me up before I could go.
Yeah, they wanted to beat you up and then like pin you down and start kissing you. And start kissing you. That's what they wanted to do.
That's exactly what I feel like about it now. Like
you're gonna wear that dress? You're gonna wear a dress? I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna kiss you. I'm gonna hit you.
That is exactly what it feels like nowadays when I think about it. It's like who gets violently angry about that?
Well, that's who. The people that are like the ones that get violently angry are the ones that are like you look so you're pretty. Stupid. Get really confused about their feelings. Oh no, man. I love this. Oh yeah. Birthdays. That's supposed to be the subject, right? I don't have any. I'm trying to think of stories or things in relation to birthdays I can think of, but I don't really have anything, like, memory-wise. The only thing I remember about my birthdays as a kid were that they were always disappointing, because I generally didn't get what it is I actually wanted, but I would get promised earlier that year that I would get it. So it would generally be like, I really want this video game for my next birthday, and be like, okay, that's happening for your next birthday. And so throughout the year it'd be like, hey, I want this thing, and I'd be like, nope, you gotta wait till your birthday. It's like, okay, gotta wait till my birthday.
I got some nice video games on my birthdays, I think.
And
I got Secret of Mana on one of my birthdays.
That's a good one. And my birthday would roll up, and then they would give me like some other game that they got off a bargain bin or something. Like,
I hated that.
Yeah,
hated
and then I was like, yeah, I just be like, in my head, it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Like, so then I would just.
I have another birthday story that's actually on a birthday.
I'm telling my birthday story right now. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Alright.
Fucking Minotaur. And then, now I don't even know what I was saying. God damn it. Just tell your birthday story. Fuck.
We got a video game from Kmart, and it was for the N64, and it was like Bomberman. And like, I played this game for 5 minutes, and was like, oh, this is really, really shitty compared to all the other Bomberman games. So I got my mom to return it.
Which Bomberman game is it? On what system?
It was on the N64. It was
on
the N64 cartridge.
Okay. Well, the first one was really good on the N64, so.
Yeah, anyway. There was a really, really good one. Like
yeah, Bomberman 64, yeah. But it must have been another one. Anyway.
This one was like, it was like an RPG.
Yeah. Trash. Anyway, continue.
But she was so upset with having to like go to the store, and they're like, we don't do returns on video games that have been opened. And it was like literally an hour after we purchased it, and I was just like, this is just such a shitty game. I don't ever want to see this in my life again. So
now
she, like,
I'll look it up.
Made it a big story, and she made it a big deal, like that. I made her do that and have to like grovel to store clerk people to get like a different game.
And it was for the N64?
64. Yeah.
Oh, I think it was Bomberman Hero, right?
I don't know.
Was it Bomberman? Because Bomberman 64 and Bomberman... Well, the original Bomberman 6... It might have been Bomberman Hero. Was it a platformer?
Hero, it was like a platformer.
But it wasn't like... It didn't have the cool versus stuff, right?
Yeah, which was the best part of like the Bomberman games.
Yeah, it was Bomberman Hero. That one was like one where it emphasized the single-player adventure. And it didn't quite have, it didn't have the Bomberman 64. Yeah, people liked it a lot, but I guess it just wasn't for you. I preferred Bomberman 64, again, for the multiplayer. And the sequel was okay, too. That's funny. Again, Bomberman Hero. My favorite video game on the N64 was Mischief Makers. That was the best shit ever. But nobody's really ever played it. That was a lot of stuff I liked.
I was upset at one point that I got the PlayStation instead of the Sega Saturn, but it ended up being the better thing.
Oh yeah, much better. Sega Saturn was a trash can. I remember when I was a kid, there was like some kid on his birthday. He was all like super proud, like, and showing off the fact that he got the Jaguar. He got a Jaguar. Remember Jaguars?
I do. I had a uncle that like collected video games, and so he had like every system and every random, piece of shit thing. His mom was a hoarder, and he had inherited some of that attitude, and his place was full. Like any video game that existed, he had multiple copies of in like pristine boxes to eventually resell later.
But he never would.
I don't know how it turned out. I know that him and my aunt got divorced sometime after.
I wonder why. Oh man. Oh, I got some chats here. Let's see here. Dylan says, I hear the slight southern accent. I think I wouldn't be able to pick up on it if not told. My last birthday didn't have a party. It was nice. As a kid, my family got mad when I took the money out of the cards and threw the cards out without reading them in front of everyone. I always did that too. I always got in trouble for that as a kid. I would take the money out of the cards and I would just toss aside the card. And then I would say thanks for the money. Cyankuro, whatever. I got gifts from my family that I hated, but they thought I would love them, so it only showed how much they didn't know what I wanted. I know, dude, that part is rough. Like, that's another reason, like, birthdays would really suck when they would come about, especially as like a young tween or teen or whatever, because at that point you're kind of developing a sense of the stuff you like and the stuff you don't like, to a degree, obviously, because Schizoid is fun. And then people would get you birthday presents, like your family would give you stuff that in their head they thought you would like for some reason. And you'd get it and you'd be sitting there looking at it like, why? Why did you give me this? And then you're in that awkward position of like, you're going to get in trouble if you don't react appropriately to the gift. So then you have to like smile about it and say you like it, even though you don't. Because all it does is, it's not even so much, because a lot of people are like, oh, it makes you so ungrateful. Oh, you know, they tried to give you a gift and you're just being ungrateful. It's like, it wasn't about that. It wasn't that necessarily about like, oh, they gave you a gift you didn't want. It was usually because they gave you a gift that wasn't remotely what you would be interested in getting. Like, it, you know how they always say it's the thought that counts? It felt like there was no thought. And I think that hurt more. That hurt more, or kind of made you kind of... It kind of concretized that feeling of alienation even further. It's like, oh, my own family that's lived with me my entire life doesn't even know what to give me. That's cool. Anyway, go ahead, Horthus.
So I have one of my aunts on my mom's side of the family. She was always like a cheerleader type person, and always like part of the, you know, like the in groups of whatever societies or whatever. And at one point on a Christmas, I got a shirt from her with a big red N on it. And I was like, oh my god, is it like a Nintendo shirt? Is this actually like a thing that paid attention to things that I'm interested in? No, it was just the Nautica logo. And I was very disappointed at that point.
Well, I'm getting a call from the wifey. You guys chat it up for a second here.
We're all so social with each other. I'm gonna go get a drink.
What's Nautica, or is that like a clothing thing in America?
Yeah, it's just like a clothing brand. It was like one of those things where I thought for a second it was like Nintendo, but no, it was this other thing. She she sent me a gift package whenever I went to college, because she would do like white elephant gifts around Christmas or whatever, and they'd always, you know, just be a bunch of garbage, and I would just leave it at her house. I wasn't gonna take the garbage home with me. So she like put it all together and sent it to me as like a gift package in college. So it got there. I opened it up, saw what it was, and then it went out to all the other college dudes to play with whatever random gifts my aunt sent me.
Oh man, I got to hear that. And sorry, it's just my wonderful. See, that's why I love my wife's getting me keto cookies for my place that I like getting keto cookies from for my birthday.
I tried to make a keto-friendly cheesecake twice now. It's not perfect yet.
I had one once and it was quite good. But there's this place I took pictures for my Patreon called Conspiracy Cookies. I don't know if any of you saw that.
I think I remember that.
Oh, okay, cool. Did you see that, Magenta? I don't know. I'm not sure if you saw that. But
I don't think so. I've been kind of out of the loop of things on Discord like the past week or so.
oh, it's okay. But I found this place called Conspiracy Cookie, and it's pretty great because you just it's a normal cookie place, but it's like kind of like gourmet cookies or whatever. But the outside's blacked out, and it's got like pictures like Illuminati shit and like all kinds of like kind of conspiracy sort of symbology. And then you go inside, and it's even better. Like there's like pictures of like there's like the what is it called the man, I can't remember right now. I'm a little tired. Well, it's got the two towers. It's got, but it's also got like tower building 7. Is it? Was it building the other building that collapsed at the same time when a plane didn't hit it? And there's like all the conspiracies regarding all that. But anyway, there's stuff like that. There's like imagery of like UFOs and Project Blue Book and MK Ultra shit, and it's pretty funny. Like you just go in there and there's just a bunch of like just conspiracy stuff, and it even had some like pretty current stuff. Like they have a cookie, so they name their cookies after conspiracy stuff, and so there is a cookie called the vaccine, and there's another cookie called like UFO. That's like a confetti one. And then there's another one called, like, the one I like is Baphomet, which is a keto peanut butter and chocolate chip type thing. And there's one called Black Magic, which is a chocolate one. Those are the ones she's getting me. And those are very, very good. But there's also some, like, other stuff. Like, there's that image. You know that picture of, what was it? What was that building? The Catholic, the one that looks like a snake?
Are you talking about the cathedral that burned down?
The cathedral that looks like a snake? You know what I'm talking about? It's like shaped like a snake from far away, like a snake opening its mouth. And
I might not be familiar with this.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of imagery there, and it's so funny because even the I think they had some drinks. They had some like, dude. They even had like a drawn picture of the Kobe helicopter crash. Like I just like, and I looked around and I was like, and of course like your classic Illuminati 666, you know, satanic cabal stuff. And I thought it was so funny because I'm like, oh my god, like a lot of this stuff that I was looking at would offend a lot of people, and also offend the concerned trolls that are like, you're perpetuating conspiracies, you know, those sort of people. And obviously it's supposed to all be kind of tongue-in-cheek because it's a cookie shop. And what makes it funnier is the girls that work there, they don't know anything about this stuff. Like, at all. Like, and so I went in there and I'm like, whoa. Like, I started saying, like, this is that and this is this. And I'm like, and they're like, oh yeah, we don't know. They're just like these young 20-something-year-old girls that are like, we don't know any of these things. People come in here and they like get mad at us and like tell us we're doing this and that, or tell us that we're like they were telling me that there's people that have gone in there that believe in some of these very wholeheartedly, and you know there is something to be argued about when it comes to some of them, and but when they would come in there and they took it the other way. It wasn't, oh, you were perpetuating these lies. It was, this is black propaganda. Like you're making this into a joke when it's deadly serious. And so yeah, there was like, I guess like a UFO enthusiast that was like very upset. A 9/11 person that was very upset that they would turned it into a cookie. I think there's a 9/11 cookie. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's pretty funny. Like, and so like it's just some like crazy shit that oh man, you know what? I feel like, hold on. This is actually worth looking up. Okay, it's called Conspiracy Cookie. There we go. I see photos. Okay, well, did they actually have photos of the... Yeah, here we go. So, look, they have Reptilian Tea, the Trinity, 7-Day Theory, the Majestic 12 cookies. Like, they're patched. There's a Flat Earth cookie, Gun Control cookie, Moon Landing cookie. I don't know why there's an androgyny cookie, but there is one. The vaccine cookie, inside job 9/11 cookie. This is amazing. COVID ritual 33, dead voter cookie, 666 mob, Illuminati cookie, the Federal Reserve cookie, Black Sabbath, Baphomet, Hollow Earth, and Black Magic. I like how this picture also has like this kind of creepy like hat shadow man. I don't think they intended that, but he looks like some like 1950s like agent. Oh my god, that's so funny. And then got Daily Deceptions, you know, False Flag Friday, Duality Tuesday, Waco Wednesday. So, and yeah, they have like this big old symbol, like that inside of it. They got like pills in the background. They got blue pills and red pills. Yeah, they like kind of lay them out. So you see this in the background, you see like the Q stuff. And like, because they have the Q stuff there too, and they have flat Earth things. Yeah. Oh, here's some more. Oh, this is the one I was talking about right here. Look, right here in the bottom right corner. Do you see that? It's like a helicopter crash with Kobe holding his trophies. I
This
don't know.
place sounds amazing. Is it just like a one-off?
It is a one-off, but like, see, I couldn't believe when I saw this. I was like, oh my god! You know how many people that's gonna upset? Like in LA, like Jesus. And then yeah, end the pandemic. Oh yeah, dude, like straight up, look, straight up,
Pandemic, to be clear.
straight up, fucking the explosion, like right when the plane hit. And it's a cookie place. There's JFK. It's so
Tina is
good.
asking if they have a Montauk cookie. That would be a good one.
I don't know if they have a Montauk cookie, but I wouldn't be surprised. Well, what's interesting is that every Sunday, they'll have special cookies for the week or something. So like that week they'll have like a new cookie. So they could have like a Montauk cookie or something. Yeah, here's a 666 double horns. You have like the remember I did a stream a while back on the on these right here. You can kind of see them in the center. The Georgia Guidestones. I had done a stream on that. How interesting and funny that is. Here's the vaccine. And it just got like over the top shit, like go down the rabbit hole and blah blah blah. It's so great. And yeah, here's your UFOs and stuff. And it's just so I just found it fun because it helps too that here's the outside. The cookies are delicious. The cookies are amazing. Like they're really good fucking cookies. And yeah, just hearing about, I guess, people getting upset about things is pretty funny. Like on both sides, like the people that are like, you're spreading fake news, and then also the people that are like, you're, you know, demeaning my way of life, and I don't know, whatever. Like I think that's hilarious to me on either side, either extreme of that situation, because it's a cookie shop. Like stop. It's a one-off cookie shop. It's not McDonald's. Like, it's not going to have any kind of impact on anyone except for this local area. And what made it funny, too, is they have... I guess it's a one-off because they actually have a chain of stores. I'm like practically sponsoring them. I should sponsor Conspiracy Cookie. I should be sponsored by them, huh? I would do it. I would take some money from Conspiracy Cookie. And they have other cookie places, but those are more like gonna have like an urban hip hop sort of 80s, or like actually early 90s rap sort of aesthetic. And that one has a little bit of that kind of conspiracy stuff in it, but it's mostly focused on stuff like the Tupac Biggie stuff, like the Tupac Biggie conspiracy sort of stuff, and you know, all the stuff related to death row record conspiracies and murders and, you know, mysteries and so on. So like they have that kind of stuff in their normal chain, I guess. They even have they have like milk drinks. They call them purple drink, right? So that's pretty great. But I guess this is like a offshoot. I bet you do it for free cookies. Fuck yeah, dude! I would do it in a heartbeat for free cookies from there. Those things are epic, dude. Like that's the only keto cookie I've ever tasted that I'm like, this is just a cookie. How is this possible? This just takes like a delicious cookie. think they use stevia or some shit. I don't know, but I'm getting some of those cookies for my birthday, and I'm gonna eat one tonight, and I am particularly excited about that. So that's probably the thing I'm looking forward to the most today, is having that cookie. That and possibly sex with my wife. That'd be wonderful too. Maybe both at the same time. I think that would be a good one. Let me see here. It reminds me of the indie feeling shops in a city I went to on dates over the course of the month. I couldn't stand her, but there was this banger ramen joint. Oh man, I couldn't stand her. Akari Berry, hey, what are we talking about? We're just talking about well, we were talking about birthdays initially, and then I started talking about this cookie shop because my wife is getting me cookies from there, and I'm excited for my birthday because my birthday is today. This is my birthday aneurysm celebration. But if you guys have birthday stories,
just thinking, you did just move, didn't you?
Yeah, I just moved into this place. It's pretty sweet. I like it. It's comfy. There's a lot more room. It's got a nice backyard. All kinds of good shit. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh, interesting note too is that the weather's been incredibly hot and humid because I live in California, so it's been just hot and humid and gross. And that's why I hate summer. For that very reason. That, and it just makes my depression extra bad. Like I think the heat and the discomfort, along with whatever seasonal depression, like maybe the extra light source, I don't know, like too bright half the time. I don't know. I just get extra depressed during the summer. And what was cool is today is very nice. We got overcast, and it's actually kind of cold. And it was like just in time, you know? So it's weird because it's been nonstop hot days for like weeks. And then boom, one cold day, and it lands on my stupid birthday. So that part's nice. I don't think it means anything, but it's still nice. It's a good coincidence. So it's a pleasant coincidence. Oh, man. Well, since nobody's sharing birthday, don't those sweeteners still break down to glucose during digestion? Stevia does not. There's certain types of sweeteners that you can't do on keto. Some of them are sugar alcohols, like especially maltitol, if I remember correctly. That one breaks down not so great. Also, sucralose breaks down okay, not amazing. Regular aspartame breaks down just fine. And stevia breaks down, and monk fruit, I think, extract breaks down amazingly for keto. Like, it doesn't turn into any kind of, like, it doesn't give you any kind of sugar spike at all. So it just, you pretty much can just count it as not carbs, which is pretty great. So now that there's so many options, I can have like I think either, like I said, they use monk fruit or stevia on those cookies, and I don't know what they do. They fill them with butter, but they're delicious. Probably like 1,000 calories a cookie or something ridiculous, but god damn, they're good. I don't give a shit. I'll have that shit for dinner. Like, I remember the first time I got those cookies, it was so bad because I hadn't had a cookie that good in like years, it feels like. That the next day that's all I had for breakfast. I ate like 2 of these cookies for breakfast with like a big bottle of water, and I was so happy. Well, as happy as I get.
The little joys.
Huh?
The little joys.
Yeah, you got it.
Enjoy the big things. You gotta enjoy the little things.
Yeah, man. You have to enjoy the little things. You have to enjoy what you can, as much as you can.
I got to play that Diablo 2 beta, and it was just like being 20 years ago, and it felt so good. Like
the nostalgia is
so
pretty
happy.
sweet.
Yeah. I was having such a good time. I was like losing track of the time.
Did you get a little half stack in your pants?
Full.
Full, damn, full time.
8 hours at
straight.
and then I'd take a 10-minute break, and then another 8 hours.
Well, yeah, to get to squeeze one out, and then you have to keep playing.
Right, you can only edge so much.
Yeah, edging on Diablo 2 nostalgia. Oh man, that sounds pretty good actually. I gotta check it out. How much is that running?
$40, which seems like a lot for a game that is so old.
Nah, man. That's how much I paid. That's how much I paid for my battle chest. Like, or was it not battle chest? Or the Diablo chest years ago.
Yeah, I used to see those on the store shelves for years. It was like one
Yeah,
of
fucking. You still saw them like 3 years ago or 4. It's crazy.
you see one nowadays. People like buy them as like collector's items.
They just leave them packaged because they look cool. That's it. But yeah, I gotta check it out. I remember my favorite event on Diablo 3 was when they had the Diablo 2 levels. Do you remember that?
Oh, I don't remember that one. I might not have been playing right then.
Oh, that was like recently. That was probably like 2 years ago, I would say. They had this really cool event where you would go to the Diablo 2. What's the town called?
Tristram.
Tristram. Yeah, thank you. You go to the broken down, destroyed Tristram in Diablo 3, and you'd find this portal there, and it would actually send you to a dungeon that was that basically got all the character models and everything else, and turned it into kind of Diablo 2 low res graphics and stuff. And
I missed that one apparently.
yeah, and so
Sounds
you
cool.
could it would just be like a basic floor by floor dungeon, but it still played like Diablo 3, but it had like the choppiness and the look of Diablo 2. And you can get like the event I think allowed you to find some cosmetics that were Diablo 2 inspired, I think, to bring it back into the regular game. So it was a cool event. I actually liked that event. That was fun, and it was a little more challenging. But it was a cool seasonal event if I remember correctly. Yeah, I liked quite a bit. Trying to remember when it was. Let me see. Oh, who cares? I'm meandering at that point. Hey, Magenta. Magenta. Get your sweet ass over here. Where are you, Magenta? Alright, well, I'll talk to you later, sugar tits. But, because I was going to ask you something about British stuff. British birthdays. I wonder what those are like. I wonder if they're just the same shit. I know birthdays are very different in different parts of the world. Is there anyone in the chat that's from a completely different part of the world, or maybe like a non-Western part of the world, and in which birthdays are treated entirely different? Because I would like to know if there's any very or where they're just not celebrated at all in any major capacity. It's just like a regular day, which is probably better in my opinion. Alright, since everything's dead, I'm going to read a Reddit question or two. Oh, you know what? In fact, what if... Well, let's see what's new. What if I search the word birthdays on this Reddit? Ah, here we go. 3 months ago. What are your birthdays usually like? By Murasaki. It was my birthday today. Spent the entire day feeling nothing, but now I feel like shit because I decided not to reply to people's messages. It sucks because most of these people barely know me at all. And those who ever knew me, I'm trying to get rid of them. I don't want them in my life anymore. But I feel guilty for having decided to not engage in society's game of pretending everything is amazing today. I used the excuse that today was my day for taking a break of masking as a self-indulgent act, and now I regret it. Lately, I've been thinking that this PD is an actual problem, and that I just relate to some things you struggle with. Considering I've not been diagnosed, I have some online friends I'm fine talking to and able to handle my job daily. Maybe I'm just an introverted person who's depressed at and is bad showing emotions. Right now, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So it's here. I eat Snickers bars sometimes. I generally take my birthday off of work because it's my day. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't think I ever took my birthday seriously enough to call it my day. I think I do that now a little bit, but as a joke mostly. Like I'll tell my wife like, "Hey, you have to do whatever I say because it's my birthday now." That's mostly like a joke. Like I don't actually really expect anyone to do anything special. But I don't hold it against them if they do. Let me see. Birthdays. Here's another birthday rant. 8 months ago. Not much of a rant. It's pretty short. What are your thoughts on such an event? Mine is coming in a few days. I'd personally be indifferent about it if it was simply a day where people would give me cash or some material object. But having to worry about responding to the greetings, and most especially having the spotlight shown on you, shudders. It would be okay on such a day. I was given the chance to just be myself, walking freely in some park or mall or whatever, but due to COVID, that ain't happening. It's just another day for me. Mostly indifferent. I don't mind people's greetings. What I dislike more is the question, are you going to / did you do anything special for your birthday? Yeah, I fucking hate that question. I fucking hate that question. Like, do you guys not like that question either? Did you do something special for your birthday?
I didn't like that question. I think nowadays I couldn't care one way or the other.
Yeah, I still don't. I still get bothered by it. Like, I have to come up with some special answer or something. I usually just say like no. Like I'm like no, it's just chill. Or if somebody asks, I'll be like, yeah, just hang out with the fam and they gave me some neat things. That's about it. That's good, right? Like does that make it special enough? I don't know. Not sure how to define how special a day needs to be because of this. Mine was a few months ago. It wasn't bad this year since my extended family has finally gotten the hint that I don't like receiving their crappy gifts and have stopped playing along with the social expectation of saying thank you for shit I didn't even want in the first place. I feel like people just do things for birthdays and such out of obligation, not because they actually give a damn. See, I used to feel like that too, but it's very much different when you're dealing with people that you love and they love you back. Gift giving has become such a dick measuring contest of who can outdo everyone else with their meaningless displays of generosity. This is one of those rare topics that I have weirdly strong opinions about. If you don't know someone that well and haven't made an effort to get to know them, why buy them a gift? Why acknowledge their birthday at all? It just makes you look like a pandering jackass. If I only matter to you when I made another trip around the sun, do I really matter to you? I think not. It's not wrong. My aunt, loopy as she is, actually has pretty good policy on birthdays. If you don't live near here, she pretends you don't have a birthday. I like that. It makes more sense to me than the absurd charade the rest of my family participates in. Well, this turned into a full-on rant. It's a real sore spot for me, though, since I was forced to play along with the madness from my childhood all the way up to my late 20s. Man, now that was the rant that should have been at the top. That was the rant. I keep hearing. Is that you laughing, Magenta?
Yeah. I'm drunk and high. I'm just being on weed, so.
Oh, okay. He's just drunk and high. You
I'm
enjoy
vaping.
Oh my god. She's like, and I did a line of cocaine. That's why I'm here. Alright, well, you careful. Don't overdo it there, Magenta. But have a good time for sure.
I have a question. How many other people's birthdays do you know, like off the top of your head, without having to like look it up?
I probably know more than most schizoids, only because of the family stuff. So I know my 2 daughters and my wife, and now I know my mom's because my daughter was born on the same day as my mom. So
that simplifies it some.
Yeah, so that added. So I think I know a total of 4 birthdays. Oh yeah, with 5 if you include my own, but that's only because I get reminded every year of it. So not so much because I care to remember it. There's been times where I've forgotten my own birthday when asked.
There are a few people who I can remember what month their birthday is in.
I mean, I'll admit, it takes me a second to remember the youngest daughter's birthday because it's new, because she's only 1. So so like sometimes it takes me a second, and I mix it up, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, this day, okay, cool, and then I'm like, good. So, but everyone else though, it just comes to mind very quickly. Well, everyone else meaning 2 other people besides my baby. So, yeah, but my parents or my sisters or anybody else's birthday, even people that I'm really cool with, like my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, people like that. Even though I care about them in my own way, but I don't remember their birthdays at all. I have no clue.
I know a couple historical figures that I share my birthday with.
Oh, who?
Robert E. Lee and Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, you lucky bitch. That Edgar Allan's fucking sweet. That's pretty cool. I'm always upset that there's only one type, like there's a, how do I put this? There's one type of person out there. Wait, what did Cyan say that was awful? Oh, Isabella said Cyan, that's awful. I'm not sure why. Oh, Stephen Thacker said, at the ed, A, and E, to be assessed at and see a psychologist or psychiatrist, just been brought by police, got into a fight with my dad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Steven, dude. Careful out there, okay? I know you got the Zoid stuff, but I know you got the other stuff, the other cluster A mixed in there, so careful out there, dude. That sucks. Anyway, I don't want to get too somber, but yeah, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. Fuck! Fucking Zoid brain. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what I was talking about. Orthus, any idea?
Birthdays. Remembering birthdays.
We were discussing
Remembering
birthdays. I had asked you, like, how many you can remember of other people's. We kind of just.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Drifted from.
Oh,
there.
fuck, Songbird, you're here too. What the fuck? When did you get here?
I'm here a while ago.
Oh shit, my bad. I wasn't really paying attention to who was jumping on. But yeah, well, there you go. You just gave a little extra life to the fucking mix. Tell us your birthday stories.
My birthday stories?
Yeah, give us birthday stories. We want to hear the most depressing, terrible birthday stories.
Oh, okay. I can help with that.
Sweet. But I might laugh. I might laugh at them though.
That's okay.
Okay, good.
So when I was like 5 or 6 or something in that range, years, I don't remember what year. I don't remember years. I don't remember anybody's birthday. My parents got me this, like, I mean, because you're supposed to eat something sweet on your birthday, right? Like cake or cupcakes or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was some pastry thing. And it turned out that it had things that I was like deathly allergic to in it. So on my birthday, I got poisoned. No, I'm serious. And so then my lungs were like filling up with fluid, and I was throwing up, and my stomach was like in searing pain, and it lasted for like a week. Like it was that.
God,
like,
dude, that's so fucking brutal.
I know. There was this scene in the show I've been watching called The Borgias with Jeremy Irons, where they like the other popes or the cardinals are trying to conspire to poison him because he's like a Spanish Jew and they're racist and they hate them. So
what, a group that hates that people? I've never imagined such a thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. So they're trying to kill him, and they get a guy to poison his wine. And he's like in the middle of talking to his son, and then he just like starts like coughing and falls over, and then he's like in a state near death for like a week, and he only gets saved because his daughter like pumps charcoal into his stomach. That was my birthday when I was like 5.
Fuck yeah, that's metal as fuck, dude.
I know, yeah. So that's
fucking black metal birthday action. You look like
What?
Joffrey in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, basically, yeah. like, vomiting and crying in pain and rolling around and
Oh my god, was it
hard to
instant?
breathe. Yeah.
Oh, how did they react to your almost death?
They knew that like it doesn't actually kill me. It just makes me wish I would die. So they just like treated me like I was sick, rather than getting my stomach pumped or anything. They just let me fucking
Suffer?
be poisoned for a week. Yeah,
Oh my god, man.
because they're cluster A and they don't trust hospitals. So
Oh my god. That poisoning was super effective.
it was yeah.
Yeah, super effective. If only I
I
had
wanted
a
to die.
if only I had a Pokeball and I was nearby. I could have caught you.
It caught me my suffering.
Yeah, I would have caught Songbird Pokemon. It would have been a
Yeah.
autistic type.
The autistic type.
They should make that a Pokemon type.
Songbird. Autistic type.
No, autistic type.
What are the characteristics of autistic type?
Well, what would let's discover what would be the weakness. Oh, by the way,
Everything.
Everything. Loud sounds.
Sounds
normal
like-
types, or is it strong against normal types? I don't.
No, it's weak against every type.
It's weak against every type. That wouldn't work
Yeah,
very
that-
good.
I don't feel like that.
That
like,
wouldn't
maybe
mechanically.
it's-
That wouldn't
Yeah, I think
function.
it should be strong against psychic, because like the psychic stuff doesn't work.
Oh, psychic. It should be strong against psychic.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Well,
psychic
I mean,
doesn't affect the autistic types.
exactly. Yeah, because they're impervious to religious heuristics. So it would be okay. So it's weak to every type except psychic type does nothing to it. So it's a psychic type counterpick.
But let's further it. Let's further it. Okay, so let me think here. No, I don't buy the whole it's weak against everything. No,
I feel
if
weak
we're
against everything.
okay, yeah, but you're just a particularly shitty Pokemon.
Maybe,
So
maybe you're just level 1. And
yeah, you're level 1. You gotta level up.
Just-
But no, what I'm saying is that like let's think about it in a way that how can we make the mechanics work on this, like autistic type Pokemon. So
Oh,
okay,
I
so
was
impervious to
thinking
psychic.
realistic.
No, it's Pokemon. Come
Okay.
on.
Sorry.
Yeah,
So it totally counterpicks psychic types. We got that.
Okay. So what about? But what would it be? Because there has to be something that is not effective at all, less effective stuff, and then super effective.
Let me go look at all the types so that we can do this comparison. Pokemon. What are they called?
It would be Pokemon
Clades,
types. Yeah, Pokemon
Types.
types.
Okay, let's
I'm
look at all the
gonna look it
types.
up too. Let's see here, Pokemon.
I think it might also have some resistance against fairy type. I'm not positive on that.
No, if anything, that would probably be really effective. Maybe I don't know.
Why would fairy type be effective and not
No.
psychic type?
No, you're. No, that's true. That's true.
He's abstracting because fairy is in real life. Fairy is like a subclass of psychic type.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so here we're looking at all the types. I'm looking at the major types.
Normal, fire, water, grass, electric, ice. Okay, so fire, they're weak to. Water, no. I think a lot of autistic people really like to be immersed in water because they're not like touching anything that has like a lot of texture.
So they
So
would
I think-
it would be low effect, like a low effective. It wouldn't be very damaging.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, no, they would be. I think they would be healed by water.
No, well,
Based on our
they don't
earlier,
do that in
I think
Pokemon. That's not the
is
mechanic.
definitely-
What-
Okay,
which
sorry,
one?
sorry.
works.
So we discovered that poison is at least regular effective against you.
Yeah. regular effective
but
against
what
me.
would be? Let's not worry about the regular effectives. Which ones would be really effective, like super effective?
Super effective against? I mean, fire.
Autist type. Fire
Warm,
for sure.
like-
Well, I
yeah.
mean, fire hurts everyone, but is it especially bad to
Yes.
autist type?
Yeah, cold and hot is especially bad.
So fire and ice would be super effective, maybe.
Yeah. Actually, if it was just based on me, then ice would be somewhat effective and fire would be super effective because I hate the heat and I hate the sunlight.
But we got to go with autism-related, truthisms and stereotypes.
Yeah, but those don't like it's so specific for each person, right? Like their individual sensitivities are so specific.
Okay, so a lot of stuff is going to just be in the neutral area. Like if you look at the normal.
Yeah, a lot of
doesn't
stuff's
have
going to
a
be
lot of-
effective, like normal
Right.
effective. But I'm saying
so fire would be
super.
effective.
Yeah, regular effective. Water would be less effective. Grass would probably be effective. Electro would be effective. Ice would be effective. Would fighting be super effective?
Yeah.
Fighting types? Like, because
Yeah,
how good are
because
autistic people at fighting physically? Fighting.
Yeah. Fighting types is just like all the narcissists who ever beat up autistics for being obstruction throughout history. So
So that would
type
be
is
super effective. So super effective
Yeah.
would be fighting types.
Yeah, 'cause
Poison
they get bullied.
effective. Ground effective. Flying effective. Psychic not like zero effect.
Not effective. Yeah, zero effect.
Bug effective. Rock effective. Ghost effective.
Not effective. Not effective.
Not effective at all. Like
Not
the same as
effective.
psychic.
Yeah. Well, okay. It can be less effective.
Yeah. Okay. Less effective. Dragon, dark, steel, and fairy.
Wait, hold on. Why are we? I feel like we're doing this unconscious abstraction. We're putting psychic type at the top of the abstraction tree. Why is psychic type there and not ghost?
Magic not real. Ghost real.
But
Yeah.
no,
In
hold on.
no, but in Pokemon, Ghost real and Fairy real.
Yeah.
Do you know what would be effective?
Okay. Honestly, let's just do
Wait,
psychic,
wait.
psychic, ghost, and fairy all less effective, but not effective at all.
Okay, so psychic, ghost, and fairy, less effective.
Yeah.
And which one would be not effective?
No, we have to. I don't think. I'm still looking.
I think we're going with fighting is super effective again.
Viking is super effective. Yeah. So we need to find one. Okay, we have to pick
I
one.
think.
out
How
of
about we
psychic,
just make?
ghost.
You know, I got it. Let's just make normal not effective.
Why would norm? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Normatives. And...
Yeah, normative, not effective at all.
So they would be completely resistant to normal types.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but what would an autistic type Pokemon symbol be? Would it be the puzzle pieces?
No, because that's too like. Let's see. What are the other symbols? We should compare to the other symbols.
Well, I mean, look, I'm looking at some of the symbols right now.
Oh, yeah, me
I
too.
would think that you could put the puzzle pieces in there, on like just in white.
It would be like. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because that's recognizable.
Yeah, I think that would be the most recognizable because it could be a single color. It could be like what
Yeah.
color background would it be though on the white? Like it'd be a white puzzle
Um,
pieces on a what color
It
background?
would be like black or like some color that's really not too bright.
Like
It'd be like a muted color.
a muted color. Well, they already have black with dark, and normal has gray. So I'm wondering what color would be like a good for autistic type. This is fun. I'm having fun.
That's good.
No, it's not. It says right here. No, Dylan, it's not weak. It's completely resistant to normal type.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super weak against fighting type because like it would be really easy to beat up most autistic people. With
It'd be really
physical
easy to beat me up.
with physical force. Like I think that would be probably very easy. I can't imagine too many autists in MMA.
No, not a lot of them.
Oh, but if there was one, he would be very good.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Like, what if he
No,
what if that's
are.
his thing? Like that he's like, that's his thing. The
What does
autistic
that
guy's
even mean?
thing.
That his thing.
Like-
There are autistic people in MMA. They're just not the fighters. They're just like helping them plan strategies.
No.
and shit.
But what I'm saying is that, like, what if somehow you had an autistic person that just hyperfixates specifically on the physicality of fighting?
I mean, but the sensory problems, they would be so sensitive. Like, I don't know.
Well, what if that
would-
what if the sensory problems, like, they discipline themselves to hone them as like an ability, and then
No,
they
it
would
wouldn't
become the
be- it wouldn't be
ultimate fighter?
beneficial for taking shots to the face. Like, I mean, you could condition yourself to take shots to the face better than other autistics, but I don't think you'd ever be as good as normatives.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, you're right. Fighting type. It's just that's the weakness.
Yeah, that's the weakness.
That's the weakness. So did we decide? So yeah, normal type is the zero effect, and then ghost, psychic, and fairy are low effect, right?
That's why I only date women, because like the chances of me being able to survive Yeah, higher.
Any kind of physical abuse?
Yeah.
They're just gonna dick you down to death.
I mean, I would lose. I'm just saying I would lose. I know I would lose, so I'm just trying to minimize the price of losing.
Hey,
Like, I would
hey,
probably lose to a
Songbird,
girl, too.
Songbird, stop telling us
Yeah.
about how you would be dominated by other men. Stop flirting with the guys on the stream, all right?
Fuck you.
Anyway.
This is very practical. I'm talking about like if I have to fight someone, I don't want to
Hey
fight someone.
boys, I can't take them. I can't take other
Okay.
boys.
Fuck off.
Boys, I just can't. I can't do it.
Fuck off. That's not what I'm saying.
I fall to the ground and I'm just prone. Just like when you approach a small dog and it just goes prone on its back.
Just harm prevention, okay?
Just goes prone on its back.
I
Okay.
don't know if he was here for my telling the story of Rhonda at the skating rink.
Oh yeah. Did you listen to his story?
I wasn't here for that.
Okay, at the skating rink, he got accosted by this very large girl when he was 12 that wanted to be his girlfriend.
Oh,
And-
cool. Did he go out with her?
No, I
No,
begged
it was-
her to leave me alone. I got down on my knees and begged her to please leave me alone.
How big was she?
So I would have been like 100 pounds at that point, and she would have been more than double that.
I'm like 100 pounds now.
Yeah.
So
She had a reputation too, of being kind of like a mean girl at school, and I didn't know her at all.
Was she terrifying? Was she like really gross looking?
Yeah, she was. Well, I don't want to judge like that because I don't like people judging like that. I feel like that's weird. I don't. But in general, it was not the approach, right? It's like that's not
Were you
the approach
attracted to
anyway.
her? Or
No,
not?
no, not at all.
Yeah, yeah.
But for me,
he
that's
was
like,
just
that's like
he was
the
afraid for his
natural
life.
Yeah, I literally at the skating rink was begging a girl to please leave me alone.
What was she doing to you?
Just like being just like I don't know, she's like trying to force me to be her boyfriend, and I don't
Following you around?
verbally, and like she was like telling me I'm gonna do this, and I'm like,
Oh, she's like we're gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend. It's gonna happen.
Right? And I was like, no, I don't. Please leave me alone. Please leave me
She was-
alone.
She was relationship assaulting you.
Yeah, and I bet there are schizoids out there that have like fallen into traps like that, where it's like somebody forced their way into like a relationship. But
Oh no!
I mean, like that's how every relationship feels like to me. A little bit.
I'm trying to. I was trying to see if there was any attempts at making autistic Pokemon. All I found were pictures of autistic children on cards that say autistic Pokemon.
I mean, the problem is that everyone who likes Pokemon is autistic already, so they don't need to. They don't need to.
Well, but like I found this, and it just says Super Saiyan, and then it says potato. I can count to potato.
Let me see. Where is it?
It's on my
Where you
stream.
post- Which the stream? I don't know. I don't know where it is. I can't see stream.
No, it's on my stream, like for my channel. On
Oh.
YouTube.
Oh, wait, am I on stream right now?
Yeah,
What?
you've been
I
on stream
didn't
this
know
whole time.
I didn't know that.
You're so dumb. Like it literally. Look at the name of the channel you joined.
I don't know. I thought you were just watching a stream.
No, Schizoid Inc.'s live stream.
Oh,
our entire
Okay.
conversation, our entire probably inappropriate conversation about autistic type Pokemon is now available.
Yeah, available. It's on YouTube.
Well,
But it's okay.
that's fine.
It's okay though because Songbird has some autism. So
I don't have sound. I have a lot.
no, he has a lot of autism. Like official, right? Diagnosed.
Yeah, official diagnosis.
Sweet. There we go. We got the A
Autism pass.
the A pass.
Yeah, the A pass.
Are you gonna give us the A pass?
Yeah,
Oh, we got the A pass. You got
you
it.
got it.
Sweet. Honestly, man, like I don't know, man. Like oh wait, who ruined my stream? Oh yeah, Magenta, you posted that you ruined my stream. You did. You ruined everything, Magenta. You ruined everything. But I was trying to see if. Oh, did you see the card or no?
No, I didn't see.
Oh, you know what? I'll just. And I can't show it to you. I have no way. Here, I'll post it on the. Actually, I'll just post it.
No,
on the-
I'm looking at your stream. I just came too late.
Oh, do you see it now?
I'm waiting
still
for
up.
it, but it's...
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
hold on. I have to move forward on the stream. I have to go to live. Wow. I'm looking at it. Super Saiyans potato. I can count the potato. Wow. That's really that's in poor taste.
That's in very poor taste. Autism O'Brien. Here uses pointless exaggeration. Hira attack, which is very effective. Ol Adi will use a sneaking ability to stealth attack you. I
feel like this is so like there's some community where this is an inside joke and I just don't get it.
Yeah, I'm trying to. There's no. There's no.
You
good
have to
one.
make it. You have to make the autistic type Pokemon.
Well, what's funny is that when I looked up autistic Pokemon, one of the first images that pops up is a video. I guess it says, "Why do autistic people love Pokemon?"
Mhm.
So I guess
I mean, it's not wrong.
Well, why do you think autistic people like Pokemon?
Because it's a categorization system with a certain level of complexity, but it's not too complex. So children with autism can special interest focus on it.
Mhm.
You know, and they can. It's a collection, right? So it's lots of autistic people like to collect things.
Mhm.
It's a system to systematize, and it's cute. There's lots of cute Pokemon.
But does cute apply?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I mean, doesn't that apply to everyone? Like everyone likes cute.
Well, yeah, well, everyone, but I mean, like that's what I mean. So it's like it's cute and it's a system. You know, it's both.
So it has both factors that would make it extremely.
I mean, like think about other like toys. A lot of toys that people would play with when they're that age. You know. Yeah.
What were your toys?
Hold on 1 second.
On the subject of autism and autistic related things, there was a company Christmas party I was at once, and one of my direct coworkers' wife is a school teacher, and she was like trying to get me to give her what the secrets are to get the autistic kids to turn out like me instead of however
What?
they are.
Wait, what? Are you autistic?
No, well, I'm not diagnosed with anything, and I don't really feel like it fits my
They just-
categorization.
They assumed that you
They
were.
assumed I was, and they assumed that somehow I had the magical formula.
So he
for
was
how
he was the
to buy in
ubermensch
society.
autist.
Yeah. Yes, that is exactly how she approached it. And I was like, I don't know if I fall into the same categorizations as those kids. And you could tell she was just like dismissive of me, like as if no, she's figured this out. She knows.
Oh, she knows. Yeah, it's probably just because there's a similarity in terms of how much they want to relate socially, or that they do
Yeah,
relate.
there are a lot of like overlapping themes and ideas and things that were.
Yeah, but different causes, different underlying causes. Angst, what did you ask me before I had to go? You asked me something.
Wait, you had to go?
No. Before I had to go for a second, and then I came back. I said I'd be right back or something, and you asked me something before that, and I wanted to answer it.
I don't remember.
Oh. You asked me like, "What's your something?"
Oh yeah, I know. I remember now. What did you play with as a kid?
Oh,
Because this
Yeah,
is, by
I
the
have
way,
a-
this is. Oh shit! I closed the window. I don't need it anymore. No, this is what's fun, guys. Go ahead. Nobody on the stream, I think, knows who you are because this is your first time here. So, go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit, Songbird.
this is my weakness. I don't know how to introduce myself. I don't.
Okay, do you want me to do it for you?
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see here. Songbird is a schizoid, autistic cat boy. That likes to prance about his home and talk about metaphysical and concretized things and all kinds of abstractions and fun things like that. And that's I mean, I don't know what else to say. Plus, they're a very nice person, I guess. There you go.
I mean, I was all true except for the catboy part.
No, that's the
Keeping
part.
company in our philosophy section of the Discord.
Say that again, Cowman. What did you say?
I
Porthos.
said that you have been keeping me company in the philosophy section
Oh, yeah.
of the Discord.
I have.
Yeah, that is Porthos.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Porthos.
Okay. So what
am Horthus.
Yes.
what
Porthos.
what toys did I play with?
Yeah, what
when I
did you
was
play
little?
with? Like,
I didn't really like toys, and so I didn't really ask for them. The only times when I wanted something was like I would get fixated on a particular piece of media. So I had like a Star Wars phase, and so I was like, I want a lightsaber. So I had a lightsaber. Mostly other people got me toys because they thought that's I wanted them, and so I just had them. But I wasn't really big on toys. Mostly I was into video games. When I got video games, that was it for me.
yeah, same. I would say so too.
Specifically WoW. I was really young. Like I was like 7 and I was playing WoW when it was out. Those were the days. And I had no fucking idea what I was doing. Like no fucking clue. I could barely read. I think actually maybe I was even younger. Like I was learning to read. Cuz like I'm pretty smart, but because I was so uncomfortable in every environment, it was hard for me to focus on anything. So some things I learned a bit slower and some things I learned faster. Like I was talking when I was a few months old, but it was slower for me to learn how to read. So when I was first playing WoW, like in vanilla, I could barely read the instructions in the quest text. So I had to like go through all sorts of shortcuts, but I essentially learned to read so I could play WoW.
I like that. I have since then learned to read.
Just to play WoW, though. That's all I ever needed.
That's all you can read? You can't read anything else?
Yeah. I can just read WoW. Yeah, that's it. No. Language applies over more domains. Like, if you learn the language in a particular area, you can apply those grammatical rules across the board, more or less.
You have to do some kind of mods on your vanilla WoW in which you upload entire books that you can read from text boxes. Yeah. Wow, you're reading your Kant on WoW on a WoW fucking client.
Yeah. No, honestly, I mean, I haven't changed that much since I was 5. I'm basically the same person. I'm still playing vanilla WoW. Still playing. Yeah, like when I get my new PC, the first thing I'm going to download is the Daroshaw private server and go play Classic.
You just made Horthus's Heart Pitter Patter. They also play a lot of vanilla WoW.
I haven't interjected yet. I play a lot of WoW. I was in college though whenever WoW vanilla came out.
That was his autism juice too.
Fuck Blizzard though.
I failed out of college twice playing too much WoW. I played at one of the very first professional tournaments in like Texas.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this guy apparently is a somewhat I guess in his local group somewhat well known in the WoW.
So whenever WoW Classic Vanilla came out, I focused on role playing as opposed to being dominant in other ways. And so my character, I had a phrase that says, I am Horthus, and it was like cross-faction. You know how you put special characters in?
Yeah.
So I became super infamous. Everyone knew me, and I garnered a huge reputation. And it's like, everyone knows who Horthus is, and whatever. But the problem is my server died on Horde's side pretty much.
Oh yeah, a lot of them did, because Blizzard sucks. That's why Did you hear about Darosshire?
No, I have not.
Oh my god. So since Classic is dying because TBC came out, and then TBC is dying because TBC isn't as good as Classic and Blizzard sucks for many different reasons, the private server scene just exploded, and Darosshire is a new server that just came out, and it's super populated, and everybody's really loving it. So that's what I'm going to do when I get my new PC.
There you go, Horthus. Maybe you should check that out.
I am going to, whenever New World comes out, I'm going to be role-playing as a lumberjack who hates trees and believes trees are the real enemy.
All right.
So I'm gonna be making a guild of fellow lumberjacks that also have it against plant life and trees and whatnot, and we're gonna play the game like entirely not how it's intended to be played is the goal.
So you're just gonna cut down trees. That's all you're gonna do.
We're gonna make it a big deal. We're just gonna like RP as the guild that just like slays the biggest trees, and we'll see how that goes.
Question. In New World, when you cut down a tree, is it disappear? So like, will the
come back?
Will the effects of your guild be that on your server the trees are just all level? Like, there's no trees.
That's what I'm hoping for, because I don't know how the end game's gonna work. There's like bigger and bigger trees, right? My goal is to build the best axes I can to cut down the biggest trees. Like, I'm gonna completely ignore. Like, I'll PvP. If somebody attacks me, I'll fight back. But I'm like, my meta goal is to just like role play in a way that the game is not designed for, and see what happens.
Oh, so you like setting your own self-imposed challenges when you play games that are different from the challenges?
I like to break the game, and that's the reason why I love Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, is because it's a game without
he's our DM
like blocks. So I like the idea of, just pick what your goal is. Do what you want to do.
That's kind of how I play. That's kind of how I play vanilla. My goal playing vanilla is not to. I mean, if I get to raids, that's fine. PvP's fine, whatever. My goal is to see if I can clear dungeons with the least amount of deaths with only 2 people. At relevant levels.
Doing stealth runs of Dire Maul and stuff.
Oh yeah, like because I want to do it at relevant levels too. So like I'll stop myself from leveling so I don't go above the recommended for the dungeon. And then I chart like systems of paths through the dungeon, so I know exactly what to do, and I just have those all stored up in my memory. Sorry, go ahead, Angst.
No, I was gonna say, I guarantee you, if I don't step in, you guys would just talk about World of Warcraft for like the next hour.
Yeah, probably.
That's so cool. I fucking love this shit. I love Zoids, man. I love Zoids, and I'm starting to like really like because I've met a few fun autists already, and I'm like, why? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I know there's not like a necessarily correlation there, but why do I seem to get along better with them than
because I think a lot of the random conversations we have in the Discord are easier for me than conversations. Like, nobody seems to get offended. Like, we're not hurting each other's feelings by, I don't know.
Well, that's a Zoid thing, but what I'm wondering is why is it? Yeah, that's a Zoid thing. So I'm wondering why is it that like I've had a pretty good time with a few people that are autistic, like online. Like, even though I'm not.
Who were they specifically? Like,
just
what were they like?
People I play video games with, or like people that I met on because of the server, or like stuff like that. Like that, they say they're diagnosed with Asperger's or whatever, and like they have like these kind of really kind of interesting system-based like ways of thinking, and I just have like a good time with it. Like I find it relaxing.
Like, what are you doing when you talk to them? Like, are you like abstraction hopping with them, or are you like focusing on the
I'll just go wherever they go.
Oh, you'll go wherever they go.
Yeah, it's fun because they go to fun places. I let them take the lead.
Oh yeah, well that it probably explains why it works so well.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun, and then like I'll throw a wrench into it once in a while just to see what happens, and it's fun. I enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
So it's like you like observing their systems.
Yeah, I find them cozy.
Yeah. That explains why. I think that might explain why it didn't work for me interacting with other autistic people. Because like I abstraction hop and I have my own systems.
So it's both.
Yeah, and so what would happen was like they would be relaying their system, right? And I would be following it. And then I would abstraction hop and go, yeah, but what about this? And what about this? And what about this? And how do these things connect? And then going through my own system. And then that would make them uncomfortable because I was disrupting their comfortable space.
Magenta find it funny that you were upsetting other autistic people with your autism.
No. I was upsetting.
No, I know. With your non-autism.
Yeah, with my autism schizoid mix.
Yeah, dude. Like that's the thing. That mix shit. Some of these mixes produce some really interesting and funny results. For yourself, for example. But like also my mix produces like weird results that can be somewhat strange, obnoxious, or confusing to even schizoids, which is my ADHD /schizoid mix. So like the way I kind of just jump around, the way I'm kind of a loudmouth, I just talk and talk and I go and I go and I don't care.
Okay.
That sort of stuff is not, I don't think is very like conventional amongst people that are like not both, I guess. Because most schizoids I talk to are either quiet or very extremely like reserved, obviously for obvious reasons. And I'm like that internally, but I'm not like that like when I like in my behavior. I don't know how to explain it, but and I find that really interesting. But sometimes I can get on other schizoids' nerves, and I have to like chill out.
You're like an impulsive schizoid.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess it would be impulsive, sort of. Like I just don't see, like I got the indifference and the apathy, and I turned it in on itself. And so instead of I don't want to do anything, it's why not just do everything?
It's detached action.
Yeah, like I'm not particularly attached to most of my actions or things that I do, but I figured I might as well do them. It might produce some interesting results that are either humorous or entertaining, briefly entertaining to me. So I think that's why I do most of what I do, which is kind of fun. Maybe I could teach other schizoids to do this.
You'd have to regress their prefrontal cortexes. I don't think that's possible.
Don't tell me what's possible.
It'd just be hard. Like once your prefrontal cortex is built, it's kind of hard to unbuild it.
Hey man, all I gotta do is take some pieces and put them somewhere else.
You have to do lobotomy, frontal lobe
Oh my
lobotomy.
god! I bet you guys haven't watched the new Evangelion movie yet, have you?
What?
Oh, I have not. Don't say shit.
All right, I'm shutting up.
You already fucking gave something away with that. Fuck you. God damn it.
They do frontal lobe lobotomy.
Other than it exists right now.
God damn it, Horthus. I haven't
No,
watched
it was in relation. It was in relation to what we were talking about, so we know it has something to do with frontal lobe lobotomy.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh
God.
my, yeah, that damn.
Stop! No more talking about it. God damn it, I haven't seen it. Ugh. Alright.
I'm so detached I wouldn't care if it was spoiled for me.
Yeah, I know.
Spoil everything.
But remember, I've explained that I get attached to conceptual shit and like characters in fiction more than I do to anything IRL
Yeah, me
or in
too.
my life. Like I get extremely attached to narratives and ideas and concepts.
You wanna fuck a narrative.
Yeah, that's I want to fuck a narrative right in its asshole.
How do you determine? How do you
it would be
determine
fun to
that?
discuss that after you've seen it, because I feel like it might relate to some of the things we're talking about.
How do you determine where the asshole of a narrative is?
It's the asshole of a narrative. It's where the story is weakest and most sensitive.
Are you saying that the ass is the weakest and most sensitive part of the body?
Portion of a story, like the
On a lot of animals, it is. That's where they'll fucking start going into a body to like rip it apart.
What? Really?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
the
a lot
softest
of hyenas
tissue,
and stuff. Yeah, it's
incredibly
They go-
soft
there,
tissue.
yes.
That's where you eat.
Do they put their nose into the and then they expand their mouth?
Dude,
and-
animals
and,
love
like,
No, they just like what do you call them? Vultures and like other types of animals. Like that's where they start from the ass, because like the asshole is usually really soft and tender,
Okay. All
and
right.
like the fleshiness of it, and so they can actually start eating from there.
Okay. Yeah, but all right.
Like just start ripping at it right there from the
Is that-
butthole.
Is that why? Are we regressing? Is that why our culture is obsessed with asses now?
I don't know if that's why, but I'm just telling you, if you wanted that, what is the asshole of a story? And
The weakest part.
the weakest, most scrumptious portion.
Wait. When you say weakest in terms of a story, that usually means it's not a good story. But then you say scrumptious, and
But
that entails that it tastes good. So like, do asses taste good? And like, I don't know. This.
oh well, the ones I've eaten.
What the fuck?
talking about eating ass now.
Well, yeah, but like,
Oh.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand.
trying to help the autistic guy understand eating ass.
No, I get the eating ass. I'm trying to understand what you mean when you say that the weakest part of the story is that
Like
is
weak
the ass
as in
part.
like the part of the story that has like maybe contradictions or plot holes.
Oh, but then it's also scrumptious. So that's
yeah,
good.
because some
So-
plot holes are charming and,
Nah.
and funny.
Okay. But
And
they're-
and,
okay.
I want to bite right into them.
Oh, I would be more concrete and go that the weakest part of the story is when the characters are at their weakest and they're most vulnerable.
Okay, well then you could put your penis there.
Yeah.
That's where you would put it.
I mean, well, no, I wouldn't put my penis anywhere.
Oh,
I mean, it's got to be somewhere unless it doesn't exist.
I mean, you gotta. You're putting it somewhere all the time, like right now.
Yeah, but I don't want to put it anywhere else.
Aren't like the streamers and stuff now advertising like
But
special
every
underwear
time-
that has, like pockets
but
for your balls separate
Yeah,
from
but
your-
every time, yeah, I've seen that. But every time you move from any static position, you're putting your penis in a different place.
I'm just saying that I don't want to move it any more than I absolutely have to.
Sounds like a good segue into our commercial for our sponsor,
Raycon
Ball
headphones.
Huggers.
Shadow Raid Legend, or what is it? Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid.
Raid Shadow Legends. Chew on the
Ball
asshole
sack.
of mobile games.
Penis Legends.
Raid Penis Legends.
I am cracking up here. My Minotaur is reacting to it. Well, I don't have the voice.
Why? What's wrong with us? We
I
are
don't know.
we are mutations. We don't.
Yeah.
Evolutionary mistakes. I love it. I love being an evolutionary mistake.
There are no evolutionary
That is a
mistakes.
topic that
I
comes
know,
up a
it's a
lot for
joke.
me. Is like having to explain to somebody that evolution isn't actually like a trajectory.
Yes, I know that. It's a joke. You fucking autist.
I'm not being critical of you. I'm just.
Oh shit! No. They just have an incorporated and unconscious Hegelian dialectic in them, and that's why they think evolution works that way.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, man. There's literally a guy sitting on a chair, deciding the shit. He's sitting there going, that trait right there, I pick it. I'm gonna pick it.
No, it's deeper than that. It's like God coming to know itself and an eternal metaphysic of progress and all that jazz.
Yeah, dude. We're just inside of really, really bad spore mod.
Yeah, exactly.
The worst spore mod ever.
I used to love Spore when I was little. That's one of the games I played. I had no creativity though. I always made the same alien.
I played Spore. Like,
Just looks
once
like you
from
every
beginning
time.
to end, and that was
No. I always made a Velociraptor. I just had
I thought you didn't like dinosaurs.
No, just a Velociraptor. I didn't even like dinosaurs. I just made a Velociraptor. I don't know why. That was just my thing, but I did. It's because Velociraptors are vicious and they're predatory and they're also smart for dinosaurs. So I was like, I want to be vicious and smart, so I'm gonna be a Velociraptor.
I saw the original Jurassic Park in a drive-in theater. Like, I don't even know if those exist anymore.
Were you on a date?
No, I was like 3.
Were you on a
I would have
date?
been like in 3rd grade. It would have been like 8.
Were you on a date
Yeah,
with
he was-
another third grader?
No, he was
Yeah,
on a date with his older uncle.
Had dragged me there and forced me.
It's Rhonda.
Oh no!
Rhonda took
Oh no!
He went,
That
he
sounds
went
like a
with
sign.
Rhonda. He went with Rhonda to the drive-in.
No.
Oh man, what is this? What are we doing right now?
I don't know. This is going longer than I thought it would. But
That's a very Zoid question to ask. What are we doing right now? Ever. At
I
any
don't-
point.
I'm tired. I think I gotta end the stream now. It's been like 2 hours. I gotta go take care of my daughter, and my family's gonna get home right now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get my cookies.
enjoy your cookies.
I will
Happy
enjoy my
birthday.
cookies. Fuck you. Don't tell me how to live my birth.
I don't like live your birth. I don't like cookies. You're too sweet.
That's all I'm gonna feed you when you're in
I'm
my
gonna get fat.
basement.
I'm gonna get fat.
How many of these people are you gonna put in your basement?
All
Jeez,
of them.
you gotta catch 'em
I'm
all.
gonna put all of them in my basement. I'm gonna put all of you. Everyone on this server, on my server, is gonna go in my giant basement. I'm gonna have a commune, and I'm gonna stitch you guys all up like a giant what a human centipede.
Human centipede.
Yeah.
Oh, like asshole to mouth to asshole to mouth to asshole
Yeah.
to mouth.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think it's only appropriate that I'm like put on a head like, you know, like a steer at like a Texas Roadhouse restaurant or whatever on the wall.
But
It's a cow, get it?
But your human head?
Yeah, but my human head. You're like you can glue antlers on or something. I don't know.
Or just, you know,
I just realized he probably played a chord in WoW.
I would put your head on the other, like we could put your head like taxidermy and put your head on the other side of a glory hole.
Sounds good.
Can I be spared from all of this? Can I have a special, like, not getting into someone's butthole?
I'll be nice and I'll put you at the front.
Okay.
And you'll be glued to my butthole.
Oh, no. No, please. I don't want to be glued to anyone's butthole or have anyone be glued to mine.
Oh,
Too
man.
late for that.
It's too late.
Do you think the people who made that movie were doing it intentionally to like make the worst thing they could, just to?
I don't know.
Make
that,
something good. Just make something so bad.
That movie wasn't my best fap.
Did you fap to it?
No, but you did.
It wasn't your proudest fact.
It wasn't my proudest fap. Yeah, you did. You told me. It was one of the secrets he said for me not to say.
Oh my god, I did not.
I did not.
I did not. That's a different movie.
All right.
Oh, how's your sex life?
Yeah. All right. I gotta go. This was fun, guys. Later.
Bye.
All right. To anyone still watching the stream, Patreon. Money. Give me your money. Give me your money. Just whatever. Just give me your money, because I want to do this more. I just want to talk with other schizoids and autists and give you guys a server that makes you feel comfy and cozy, and a channel that maybe can be occasionally relatable and fun, and then try to build something even bigger from that, in which we can maybe spread some support and awareness on a real world scale in the medical community or the mental health community for us schizoids and such, or whatever. Plus, it's my birthday. Give me money because it's my birthday. Patreon and PayPal below or whatever.